and subscribe.
Hey everybody, thanks for tuning into this episode of the Fire Sprinkler Podcast. We are in National Harbor, just outside of Washington. I'm here with William from Service Trade. Not a bad spot.
Podcast. Great spot actually.
It worked out okay. We had set this up. You said to meet in the hotel bar, and I was like, that's never a bad spot to meet, and the view's not bad either.
Not bad at all, is it?
Yeah,
beautiful weather here.
It's absolutely gorgeous. William's with Service Trade.
Yeah.
How long do you know with Service Trade?
A little over a year now.
Okay. Tell me a little bit, before we get into the ins and outs, tell me a little bit about yourself and your involvement in the industry.
I've been a software engineer coming out of college, spouted my own payments business, so been a technologist and product guy for many, many years. Been in vertical SaaS software for a long time, did some work in the prop tech industry with a company called RealPage. Had a great run there. Then got into the trades through the company prior to Service Trade, building software for pest control, lawn care, and landscaping, and did that for a little bit of while, and then took the role here at Service Trade. So been really excited to work in the trades industry, working with contractors, both on the residential and commercial side. Love the mission, working with small business owners and helping them grow, and just hearing stories about our customers being able to take their first vacation or send their kids to college. There are just some really cool stories about helping our customers be successful. And obviously, we have very large customers as well. So I just really enjoy the mission, and especially around fire and life safety, just the criticality of what we do and how important it is just for our country in general, and the fact that our software helps our contractors be able to perform that role.
How are you finding, you come a tech background, how do you find the transition of going from the tech background to the more mechanical side of things, where you're used to working with people that understand how, give an iPad and you can figure it out, whereas you come into the fire sprinkler industry where people are pen and paper and, hitting using a block as a hammer. How do you find that transition with training, integration, and stuff like that?
Yeah, it's, the industry has been one of the slower adopters of technology historically, but now I'm seeing that pace pick up very quickly.
Yeah.
And one of the things that I love about Service Trade is that our apps are really easy to use. They're very intuitive, very simple to use, or an all-in-one application for a technician out in the field, so he doesn't have to figure out how to manage 2, 3, 4 apps to get their work done. And so it's actually been really easy for us to help customers get onboarded and to do ongoing training. And so we've actually seen really strong adoption of the product. So it hasn't been that much of a challenge for us. And some customers are moving off pen and paper, some are moving off other technology, and so there's different levels of sophistication within them. And then, the age of our technicians, now we've got a lot of folks who are boomers and who are leaving the industry, a lot of newer people who are coming in, and so the new folks who are coming in, they've had an iPhone or something in their hands
jump into
their entire lives, right? And so it's, there's varying degrees of sophistication there.
And one of the things that I talk to a lot of people, technology in fire protection has grown, I would say, more in the past 5 to 7 years than it has in the past 50 to 70 years. Like was very much a put the wet stuff on the hot stuff type of industry.
Right.
And only real recently are we starting to kind of grow. I can remember designing things 10, 15 years ago. Even actually now I still get it in the specs where the entire project would be a BIM coordinated job. And then I have to submit my sprinkler designs in 2010 AutoCAD. So, it's starting to pick up, and you are starting to see more the younger generation coming in and integrating the products. It's awesome.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's, for customers who are looking for a solution like an all-in-one solution, I think it makes it a lot easier, because with a lot of what I've seen in the past is when there's this rapid technology adoption, is you get customers who are trying to figure out the answer and integrate all these point solutions. They end up being like almost technology integrators themselves, which gets them way outside of what their core competencies are. So that's what I love about Service Trade too, and then those other solutions that are out there. But it's an all-in-one solution where you don't have to worry about doing all that integration work.
When we were at NFPA back in June, we had talked about you guys coming out with a new product, and we teased it for a while, and then we never ended up coming out with this. So what was the new thing you guys will launch?
So we launched Service Trade Inspections, which is now out in customers' hands, which is a new inspection platform for us. It basically takes our old inspection solution and incorporates it into the single app. One of the things we're really focused on is trying to drive technician productivity. It's the scarcest resource our customers have. And so making them as productive and be able to generate as much revenue as possible is important. So we launched Service Trade Inspections. We brought it. It's now a single app, and so the entire technician experience is in a single application for service trade. Whether you're doing installations, whether inspections, maintenance, everything's in a single app. So huge lift on productivity. Pulls in all your assets from service trade onto the inspection. So there's no double entry. Fully integrates into our workflow for doing identifying deficiencies, getting them quoted and built. So it's a really nice, robust platform. So we're excited about that.
So from essentially the ground up, as far as fire protection management is concerned, you can schedule your large contract guys, order material through the app as well?
Yes. Yep. Yep.
Sweet. Does it also do things like inventory management for different service stands?
We have a parts manager application that will do inventory management, integrate back into your ERP.
Yep.
Yeah.
How are you finding the companies that, I'm sure there's a wide range you get, and some people that are coming from technology to technology, if it's Excel sheets that they use internally at the office, how much of a change are you seeing? What kind of feedback are you getting from those contractors that are going from the pen and paper transitioning into service trade?
Sure. Well, anytime you put in a system like service trade, it's a lot of work. I mean, it's a fairly significant change management operation. And the feedback we get is, one, we have a very robust and probably one of the best at getting people live and through the change curve of implementing a solution like this. And the feedback we get from customers on the other side is the juice is worth the squeeze.
Yeah.
I mean, the effort that they put in and we put in to help them through implementing the solution, on the other side of it, they're seeing tremendous value. So see immediate pickup in profit margins as a result of having more productive technicians, being able to manage which customers are more profitable than others. Customers have identified people that they thought were their best customer that maybe they aren't anymore. And so they actually end up finding better customers as a result. So being able to measure that data. So overall, we've seen, strong satisfaction from our customer base.
Awesome. So as far as size of integration, what's the biggest company that you can have? Like if I have a company of 1,000 people, is it all the same interface with everybody, or is it break down into small sections?
So we have our system is very configurable, and we have different tiers of our products. So we have a Select, a Premier, and an Enterprise solution that customers can choose to get different capabilities. And we service small clients, 5 to 10 technicians, and they've grown with us into the hundreds. And we have several, customers in the 1,000+ technicians that are using our platform. So we kind of service that whole end-to-end customer base.
When you came from the technology standpoint into fire protection and life safety, what do you think the biggest challenge you faced? We're going backwards now. We're going back to the start of the conversation. What do you think the biggest challenge was for you as a day-to-day tech guy to dealing with guys in the sprinkler and fire protection in general?
It's always, getting up to speed on the industry itself and, the specifics of how they operate, what's important to them. There's things in business. Businesses are businesses. I mean, there's profit and those things, but understanding the unique needs of customers, the technician, scarcity, and how we can approach helping our customers be able to train and retain the customers. If you have a very good mobile application that lets the technicians be productive, you're going to retain more of your employees because they want something simple. They don't want something that's challenging to use out in the field. So
we were having this conversation with people last night. Obviously, manpower is your most expensive commodity.
Yes.
Sure, fire pumps are expensive. It's some of the people that have to put those fire pumps in. So the quicker and more efficient you can have your technicians, the more increased profit. You're not going to change your pricing module because you're more efficient. You maintain the same pricing and you just make more money.
Make more money, right? You make your technicians who do more jobs. They can identify more deficiencies and do more pull-through revenue. So there's an opportunity to make them more productive and obviously more happy, which then makes them more productive. If you have a happy workforce, they actually are more productive.
Man, there's I can't remember where I saw it or I read it, but I read a study a while ago, and it was like a 40% increase in productivity from a measurable technician is way happy and felt cared for. So like little things like base model pickup trucks to I'm not saying get everybody a F-150 plat, but just getting them the nicer trucks, you'd be surprised how much more that actually comes back to you in the long run.
Yeah, it does. Generally I mean, even in our own company, the happier an employee is, the more engaged they are, the more effective they are. So you want to give them those perks, especially when you've got scarcity like we do.
Yeah.
Right. So it's very important.
Finding people is the challenge right now. Manpower. Keeping that manpower happy, keeping them around is always going to be the challenge.
We're working with our customers in the industry to help, found apprenticeship, to fund apprenticeships, to work in areas where we can help at the very grassroots level, let people in schools use service trade to learn how to use the product and be effective in the industry. So we're trying to find things at the very grassroots level too to help.
So what is Inspect Points obviously here at AFSA? What do you guys take away from an event like this?
Well, we're here for our customers. I mean, we spend a tremendous amount of time talking with them, understanding what their needs are, connecting with them. We obviously look at what the competition is up to, and competition is great. It actually keeps everybody playing harder and working harder. So I love competition.
There's been so many posts about me and Bobby interacting, and the Dope and Tape guys.
Yeah.
The K Factor guys. Drew's around here somewhere. I'll break his legs at some point. We call ourselves co-pioneers.
Yeah.
We compete in the industry, but we all cooperate and work together because we go after the same thing.
We are. And it's making our customers, better at what they do. And so we're all in it together.
And don't get me wrong. I'm a very competitive person.
Oh, yeah.
So I will always beat those guys. Bobby, you're doing now.
Yeah. I hear you.
Very competitive. They were live streaming down to the lobby, and I was up in my hotel room when their post came on, and I was like, all right, I'm going to jump in, and I jumped into his live stream yesterday. I just kind of that's great. And it was awesome. It's good.
Great.
It's good to have a relationship like that.
Yeah.
You guys had your event last night. I missed it because I had a couple prior other engagements that I had to do. How was the golf last night?
It was great. We did an event at Topgolf, and we had close to 100 people there, so it was fantastic. Yeah, we had a really good
bar. How was that barbell at the end of the time?
I don't know. We'll check with our CFO when we get back. Most important thing is everybody had a good time.
Everyone had a good time. Yeah. And hopefully you go back with a couple a couple leads, and you can kind of work.
We had a combination of customers and some folks who are considering service trade there.
Yeah.
It's really exciting to see the mix. And again, you were asking about kind of what I like about the industry, the relationships that our customers have with each other.
Yeah.
And the tightness of the industry is unbelievable.
It's a competitive industry, but everybody, manufacturers, contractors, everybody's here, and they're not, it's not like a rival gang eyeing each other up.
No, they were talking about their strategies to each other, and we had our customers talking to some of our prospects that were there and saying, this is what they like about service trade. This is what some of the challenges we've had with service trade, because not everybody's perfect.
Yeah.
So it was really good.
Okay. Talking about that a little bit now, what are some of the there's no such thing as a perfect technology, as everybody knows. What are some of the struggles that yourselves and all the other companies are working with day to day?
Well, one of the big ones that everybody's talking about is AI.
Yeah.
And AI is going to solve world hunger, and maybe someday it does.
Yeah.
But there's I think what a lot of folks, and probably our customers mostly, are struggling with is what there's so many different AI strategies, there's different AI products. And again, what you don't want to do is go out and try 16 different AI things and be the integrator, right? And then, we always talk about the AI tool you're using now is going to be the worst tool you've ever used, because 3 months later, it's going to be better.
Yeah.
And so I think all of us are determining where can AI really help? Where can AI, where is AI not ready yet?
Yep.
And not have a bunch of false starts and put our customers through a lot of pain. And I think I think the world is experiencing that, but it's obviously in our industry as well.
I see a lot of things with AI, and companies are internal integrating their own GPTs that they've created with troubleshooting and stuff like that. But lucky for the contractors and the fitters that listen, I don't think there's ever going to be a computer that can spin pipe to the right or do a coupling.
Yeah.
But I 100% think that there is a place for the growth in the industry in regards to utilizing tools. AI is a tool, right? And man, I'm sure you've noticed, this industry is one of the toughest things to implement change. New tools come out. Well, that's not the way I like to do it. Oh, okay, cool. Don't use it. I don't know what to tell you. No, there's no way that's quicker. Oh, well, watch. It's faster. I don't know what to tell you. You can do that, and I can do something else while this is happening. you're constantly fighting. It's like a glass ceiling in your industry that is self-imposed.
Yeah.
Right. And I used to be that guy when I was younger, like flexible drops come into the industry, and I was proudly went years without doing flexible drops. Any jobs that we had that had flex drops on them, I got an excuse not to be on site that day, right? Then you put one in and you're like, oh, my shoulders feel okay at the end of the day. Oh, all right, I get these, I understand, right? And I think it's like that with everything, like with utilizing software as opposed to pen and paper. We're in the transition phase of going from pen and paper to implementing different technologies in our company. And I had a customer call me up while I was here. I was like, hey, what are your guys doing an inspection report? I haven't gotten it yet. It's not in the system because it's pen and paper. So I got to track the guy down and hope he didn't throw it away with yesterday's lunch. Right?
Yeah.
And that's the way it is.
It is. Yeah. There's still folks doing that today.
Yeah.
Hopefully they'll all move on to service trade or, well, I would say somebody else, but no, it's service trade.
And obviously it's going to be service trade.
Right.
Awesome. William, what else do you want people to understand about the way service trade is doing things compared to everybody else?
Well, I think, and this has been core to us from the founding of the company, is we're customer obsessed, and we deeply
like down here.
We and it permeates everything we do. I mean, it's one of our core values. It's the C and crew of our core values, being customer obsessed. It's just looking through the lens of the customer in every single thing that we do and every touch point that we have with them, whether that's in the sales process or the implementation process, but deeply understanding their goals and objectives, and then tailoring our solution to help them achieve those. And so we truly believe we are partners, not vendors. Yep. And we hear that resoundingly back from our customers. And that builds the trust that you need as you develop your products and services. As you said, not everything goes perfectly, and you have challenges. Any company does. And it's that trust and that partnership that, helps you through that. And we help our customers, be successful. So I think our ability to partner with them is really important. Then we're very narrowly focused. We focus on a couple of key markets. We're not trying to be residential. We're not trying to get into roofing and solar and all these other industries. We are laser focused on making our customers in this market very successful. And that's not true of a lot of other folks.
Yeah. Trying to sell products as opposed to the partnership. I like that.
Yeah.
We're a partner about a vendor. I like that. That's awesome. William, thanks.
Yeah, absolutely. Appreciate it.
It's been a long time coming.
It has been. It's good to catch up with you. That's okay. No worries.
Great.